know.
Introduce me.
Just awkward silence. I love it.
Yep.
Well, while you guys do that, I'm
The
just gonna
stage
do
is yours. You're supposed to introduce this.
I'm the guest. Introduce me.
I was just honest.
We might be here a while.
I was just curious what would happen if I just threw you into the water like this. Yeah, we're back with
he
more.
didn't stick.
Yeah, you like it sticky, don't you?
Ew.
And white.
I turn off my loading things.
Yes, we are back with a special guest that I've never met before. Well, I mean, I met you like a few minutes, like 10 minutes ago. Hi.
Yes. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Wherever you are.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Yep. I know that one.
Any other languages while we're at it?
Okay. Is that a challenge? Because
Yes.
I'll take it a while.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Guten Tag.
But wait. Doesn't konnichiwa mean hello? Guten Tag means good day, which is different. So you already failed. Disqualified.
No, it's basically the same thing. Germans just like to make everything 3 times more complicated.
Can
No,
you confirm?
I like making things more complicated, but not every German.
Yep, there we go.
Quite proven.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
One
not
no.
know I was the representative for the entirety of all Germans.
Or you are now.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was going to say, like, as it stands right now, you're outnumbered, so...
Damn, what do I do with all this newfound power?
There's a certain porn scene that comes to mind.
What
What
porn?
did you say?
Yeah, well, we're on the topic about being surrounded, you know.
Mine and your minds went totally different. He said, what do I do with this newfound power? You'd mentioned, like, you know, unholy things, and then I thought of something extremely unholy. You know, something last time a German had a dream, nobody likes it.
You want to know? You want to know what's unholy? This does not have a hole. It is unholy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a pleasure being here.
I'll see you next week.
You won't. I'll be pissed drunk in a hotel room somewhere.
That's honestly that's the only way to consume Bible. As somebody that has more hours than almost every other person, than probably every other person that I know. I can't think of anyone that has close to the amount of hours spent on or with the Bible. And I can tell you, I would not recommend this sober.
Hello, Jesus.
I don't know him. He has not yet introduced himself, unfortunately.
We all know Jesus.
Yeah,
He's with us all the time.
He's that guy in the corner trying to sell you crack, but his real name's Jesus.
No, that's Danny you're thinking of.
Okay, fun fact while we're on the topic. If you sneeze, Spanish people say Jesus instead of bless you.
Okay.
And now you're cultured. And with that, I think we can start.
Okay. Most people say the exact same thing as they do when they're drinking.
I don't really know where we stopped in terms of content. I see a bunch of names. I'm just...
yeah, where did we finish? That's probably a good question. We ask this question every single time, and every single time I don't have a
usually
response.
I can vaguely remember, but now I can't really. So you know what? We'll find out as we go. How about that?
Perfect.
Sure. I'm new to this, so you can crack on from any point.
Numbers 36. Then the leaders of the families.
Maybe we should get back to the beginning just for Kim.
Oh.
All right. In the beginning.
Now, we're also not joking. That is what it says in the beginning in their Bible.
Feel free to name the first document. Okay. Numbers 36. Then the leaders of the families of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, from the stock of the sons of Joseph, approached and spoke to Moses before the leaders of Israel. And they said, "The Lord has instructed you, our ruler, so that you would divide the land by by lot to the sons of Israel, and so that you would give to the daughters of Zelophehad, our brother, the possession owed to their daddy. But if men of another tribe receive them as wives, their possession will follow them. And having been transferred to another tribe, there will be a reduction in our inheritance. Hey, AMC, good to see you around again.
Hey, what's up, fool?
And so it may be that when the Jubilee of Remission, yes, who doesn't know? Was this the thing that was every X amount of weeks? I vaguely remember something about a Jubilee, but I don't know what it was about or anything really. I just know that it was mentioned.
A Jubilee is just a celebration of someone's like long-standing in a position of power, is it not?
Oh, so we're just celebrating Skytus' power every few months. I'm down.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Seems legit.
Buying tickets now.
And so it may be that when the Jubilee of Remission, that is the 50th year, has arrived, the distribution by lots shall be confounded, and the possession of one shall be transferred to others. Okay, what did I just read? So every 50 years, we redistribute, and the possession of one shall be... So every 50 years, everybody just throws all their possession in a big pot, and you just draw a ticket, and you win something. Like you might win a house, you might win a car, maybe you win an iPod. Who does you? Who the fuck knows? What is this?
That's like the Holy Lotto.
What? This is not even communism. This is just...
You're seeing this and you're not already on twitch.tv, click here to get the best Twitch. What the fuck is this?
It's probably prompting you to sign up, user acquisition and all that.
I fucking am. Okay.
Are you logged in?
Well, that was nice today.
Okay, so apparently every 50 years we just reshuffle all the possessions. Interesting.
Okay. They cannot have my fucking my helmet.
Osmosis answered the sons of Israel, and at the instruction of the Lord, he said, "The tribe of the sons of Joseph has spoken correctly. And so this is the law which has been promulgated by the Lord about the daughters of Zelophehad." Zelophehad, actually. I misread that, damn. Zelophehad.
Wow.
Let them marry whomever they may wish. But only men... but only men among the men of their own tribe. Once again, we actually have some rights for women. They are allowed to choose to marry whoever they want.
Wow.
Within certain restrictions, but still, that is...
And they were complaining about equality.
Fuck. I
mean, we have women's rights here. We have the redistribution of wealth. Like, what else could you ask for?
That sounds a lot like communism, but like complicated.
Communism with extra steps.
This is not communism. I don't know what this is. We'll figure it out. But
Bibleism? Question mark.
Lordism. Lest the possession of the sons of Israel become commingled from tribe to tribe. For all men shall take wives from their own tribe and kinship, and all women shall take husbands from their same tribe, so that the inheritance may remain within the families, and so that the tribes may not be mingled together, but may remain such as they were separated by the Lord. Interesting. So the Lord actually intended for different tribes to exist and to sort of stay that way. So he does not want them to. The Lord is against having relationships with somebody from another tribe.
Well, that ship sailed long ago.
Oh,
I was gonna say I thought like no wait, I don't know what other like limits in Twitch yet. So
hey Kim, what tribe are you from?
Yeah.
Hello Torvik, hey Skytus, how are you? Still torturing Holy Scripture. What else would I be doing? This is quite dangerous, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm quite intelligent, so I have a lot of brain cells, so I can spare Toulouse. Hello, cat peasant. And the daughters of Zelophehad acted according to what was ordered. And Mala, and Tirzah, and Hogla, and Milcah, and Noah were wed to the sons of their paternal uncle, from the family of Manasseh, who was a son of Joseph. Wait, so they all just happened to decide, yeah, I want to marry my paternal uncle. All just coincidentally decided, you know what, I kind of like my uncle.
You must have one hell of a jawline.
I find that very hard to believe. Who's the new fecker? I don't know either. That's the fun part. I really don't know.
None of us know. He just kind of showed up, and his camera just showed up on the stream. We're just going with it.
He just hacked into our meeting call.
Are you guys talking about me?
No.
Listen here, you little shit. Oh fuck.
Teras, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Well, why is our this is supposed to be bold, I'm pretty sure, and bigger. Can you go back to the previous document and check what it looks like there?
No.
Because I was just wondering, wait, why does it say 1 there? And then I noticed, wait, different book name?
Wait, I'm sure I can make it into like a title or something.
You're a pro at this. I believe in you.
Done.
Sure. As long as you didn't fuck up the page numbers in the process,
I probably did.
You
Let me
can't make it
smaller.
much worse.
I made it slightly smaller.
And the possession, which had been distributed to them, remained in the tribe and family of their daddy. These are the commandments and judgments which the Lord ordered by the hand of osmosis to the sons of Israel in the plains of Moab, above the Jordan, opposite Jericho. I've heard today that Sinatar is dead. What a great streamer he was. Missing this dude. May he rest in peace. Wait, really? I only really heard of him. He was a fairly popular retro streamer, I think. I didn't really watch him myself, so wow. I don't know what does one say in this rest in peace?
Or PCs.
I don't know what. I don't know how to deal with this situation. I'll just continue.
Just don't deal with it. Just fucking just don't.
Ah yes, just suppress the memory. That's worked so well all those years for you, didn't it?
I mean, I worked during the childhood, so yeah.
Oh
my god. The Book of Deuteronomy.
Read that 3 times fast.
What the fuck is Deuteronomy?
Well, that's what Kim's here for. Oh, I find things out.
yeah, spell that for me down.
Don't you have the fucking document? Hello?
Well, I had to make a choice here. I had to either have the stream open or the document open. I wanted the stream.
Well, it's on both.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, no.
It's literally the biggest piece of writing right on the fucking thing.
Fuck yeah.
Where did you find this person?
Fucking observe it as a broomstick.
Hired on Fiverr.
Oh my god, that's what we should do. Skydus, please, can we do this for next stream? Get one of us hire a friend for like 2 hours.
Depends on how much it costs.
I've got the meaning.
Okay, go on.
It's Deuteronomy. No. It's also yes. It's also known as the second law. That word is the 5th book of the Hebrew Bible / Old Testament.
Can confirm.
The name Deuteronomy comes from the I hate the Greeks so much. Comes from the Septuagintus Greek title for the book to Deuteronomion, meaning second law or repeated law. A name tied to one of the Hebrew appellations for the book.
What did he brew?
Torah. Guys, I
listened and I understood every word of it, and I have no idea what you just said. What?
That
was a lot of words and not a lot of meaning.
Yeah, no, that's literally. This is what Oxford defines that word as.
Well, just a pile of nonsense.
Yeah, Oxford these nuts.
Hello, Hyven.
Hey, hello. Okay, you know what? Sure, it's the book of the second law, I guess. It's not like we already introduced like hundreds of laws, but hey, this is the second law. Which probably is different from the second commandment, but I'm not sure. Maybe law and commandment are synonymous in this case. I don't fucking know. That's the beauty of the Bible, really. Nobody knows.
No one knows anything.
Anyone who claims to know is just lying. The book of Deuteronomy.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Deuteronomy 1.
Oh no.
I hate that fucking word.
These are the words which Moses spoke to all of Israel across the Jordan in the plain of the wilderness opposite the Red Sea between Paran and Tophel and Laban and Hazeroth, where gold is very plentiful. 11 days from Horeb by way of Mount Seir as far as Kadesh Barnea. Yes,
Well, I just really need to show Kim something.
I kind of
I've seen it
just
before. It's still small.
Funny, Mr. Funny Man.
I love that in Hazeroth gold is plentiful. Yes, I bet they had a lot of bots back then. Okay, nobody got the joke out. Moving on. In the 40th year, on the 11th month, on the first day of the month, Moses told the sons of Israel all that the Lord had instructed him. And so he spoke to them, after he had struck down Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, sure, let's go with Bashan, who resided at Ashtaroth, and at Edrei, across the Jordan in the land of Moab. I can't get over that fucking name. And so, Moses began to explain the law, and to say, the Lord our guide spoke to us at Horeb, saying, you have remained long enough on this mountain. Turn back and go to the mountain of the Amorites and to the other places which are near it, the plains as well as the mountainous regions, and the low-lying places opposite the south and along the shore of the sea, the land of the Canaanites, and Lebanon. I can never remember the pronunciation, whatever. As far as the great river Euphrates. Teras?
Yes.
The Lord our guide spoke to us at Horeb. It would be a very far-fetched one, but... Does that count?
I mean, I think what we should do is change the rules and just make it that with anyone, any situation of X spoke to Y should just be a drink. That would get rid of so much confusion.
Go ahead then.
I'll fucking do it.
So we drink every time someone's name is mentioned.
That's how you die of alcohol poisoning.
Anyone's name. Okay, wait, what was your name again? Tim? Tom? Kim? Oh, sorry, gotta drink up 3 times now.
Fucking rules are rules.
Was it Sebastian?
Fuck you. Thank you, Philip.
Lo, he said, I have delivered it to you. Enter and possess that which the Lord swore to your daddies, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that he would give it to them, and to their offspring after them. Oh, so the Lord is going to give it to them, huh?
Egg's gonna give it to you.
No, the Lord is guide, it's not egg. And I said to you at that time, I alone am not able to sustain you. For the Lord, your Skytis, has multiplied you, and you are today like the stars of heaven, very many. Does this count? He's saying the Lord, your Skytis. He's talking about himself. Does that count as I am the Lord, your Skytis?
I don't know, does it?
You riddle me that one.
Well, if in doubt.
When now you drink.
No, yeah, fair enough, fuck it.
We came up with a new rule like 2 sessions ago. If in doubt, drink.
We're not sure if you should drink, we just drink. Makes it so much easier.
May the Lord, the skytest of your daddies, add to this number many thousands more, and may he bless you, just as he has said. Alone, I do not have the strength to endure your arbitrations and judgments and disputes. In other words, I can't handle your shit anymore. I'm so fucking sick of it. That's what this means, really. Offer from among you wise and experienced men, those whose conversation has been proven within your tribes, so that I may appoint them as your rulers. Then you responded to me, what you intend to do is a good thing. And so I took from your tribes men, wise and noble, and I appointed them as rulers, as tribunes, and centurions, and as leaders over 50 and over 10.
What?
Who would teach you each a thing. So some of them were ruling over 50 people and some of them were ruling over 10 people. And they all had to teach each person that they ruled over everything, each thing, whatever that includes.
What?
I don't know. I think we just appointed some old people to become teachers of like classes classes of a size of 10 or 50. No, not 10 to 50. No, wait. Yeah. Over leader over 10 and leader over 50. Yeah. So you either have a class of 10 people or a class of 50 people.
How strangely specific.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with, yeah, that makes sense. Let's just pretend it makes sense. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here forever. And I instructed them.
Makes sense to me.
Saying, listen to them and judge what is just, whether he is one of your citizens or a sojourner. There shall be no favoritism to any persons. So you shall listen to the little as well as to the great, and you shall not accept anyone's reputation, for this is the judgment of Skytus. But if anything seems difficult to you, then refer to me, and I will hear it. And I instructed you in all that you were obliged to do. Then, setting out from Horeb, we crossed through a terrible and great wasteland. I'm so confused. All of a sudden, we have the terms we and I so frequently. Before it was always just this person said, and it's never like, oh, we did this, I did this. All of a sudden, they know how to speak in first person.
What personality?
This is just...
Well, maybe it's a different book written by a different person.
Yep, as the second law, remember.
Yeah, it's... Second law, just change up your writing so it's slightly less boring.
Yeah, pretty much. I think when they were writing it, they were like, if someone reads this so many thousand years later, how can I fuck up their head? Here we are.
I mean, that would explain why this is written the way it is.
Yeah, there we go.
And I instructed you in all that you were obliged to do. Then, setting out from Horeb, we crossed through a terrible and great wasteland, which you saw along the way of the mountain of the Amorite, just as the Lord our Skytus had instructed us. And when we had arrived at Kadesh Barnea, I said to you, you have arrived at the mountain of the Amorite, which the Lord our Skytus will give to us. Gaze upon the land that the Lord your Skytus gives to you. Ascend and possess it, just as the Lord our Skytus has spoken to your daddies. Man, in case you forget about his title, he is the Lord your Skytus, you know, just to make sure.
Yeah, just FYI.
Do not be afraid, and do not become terrified by anything. And you all approached me and said, let us send men who may consider the land, and who may report as to the way which we ought to ascend, and as to which cities we ought to travel. And since the word was pleasing to me, I sent from among you 12 men, one from each tribe. These, when they had set out and had ascended the mountains, arrived as far as the valley of the cluster of grapes. Okay.
What grapes?
Apparently there's a valley of the cluster of grapes.
Can I go there? I like grapes.
Would surely make for a grape story if you went there.
No, I'm so glad Kim wasn't here to hear it.
Oh wait, he came back.
Sorry guys, my bladder's about as strong as Teras' will to live. So.
And having considered the land, Having taken from its fruits in order to show its fertility, they brought these to us, and they said, "The land that the Lord our Skytis will give to us is good." Yet you were not willing to go there, instead being incredulous to the word of the Lord our Skytis. You murmured in your tents, and you said, "The Lord hates us, and therefore he has led us," oh my god, away from the land of Egypt, so that he may deliver us into the hand of the Amorite and destroy us. To where should we say? Just shut the fuck up already.
That's just funny.
Oh my god,
just for context, you know, Moses led them away from, you know, essentially being enslaved.
By the Egyptians.
And then 50 years later, they're like...
More. I think we're probably like 100 years later.
At this point, we're 100 years later, and they're still holding a grudge against him. Like, wow, I can't believe you're leading us to our death. Like, what? They
basically are just like, oh my god, why did you ever take us away from there? It wasn't great, but hey, at least we had food. Now we're gonna starve here after living like 100 years or something in pretty good conditions, I would say. But hey, they're still fucking upset about that. The messengers have terrified our heart by saying, "The multitude is very great and taller than us, and the cities are great, and the walls extend even to the sky. We have seen the sons of the Anakim there." That's you. That's the first mention of this name, by the way.
Wait, hold. Whose name?
Teras is not paying any attention. I can clearly tell he's...
I'm really not. My brain's like...
Okay, I highlighted the word for you.
Anakim. Yeah,
Anakim. It is a...
Oh yeah, that's me. Hey!
The first time you show up, yeah. Oh hey, you mentioned you're already a VIP in the Bible. Congrats.
Level up.
Where can I get a signed copy?
And I said to you, do not be apprehensive, nor should you fear them. The Lord Skytis himself, not the Lord your Skytis, the Lord Skytis, which is a different title apparently. Who is your leader, in case you forgot that, will fight on your behalf, just as he did in Egypt in the sight of all. And in the wilderness, as you yourself saw, the Lord your Skytis carried you, like a man who is accustomed to carrying his little son, in Counter-Strike or what, along all the way that you walked until you arrived at this place. Damn, carried by Skytis. Imagine that.
I can't imagine.
And yet, despite all of this, you did not believe the Lord your Skytis, who went before you on the way and who marked out the place where you should pitch your tents, showing you the way by fire in the night and by pillar of cloud in the day. And when the Lord had heard the voice of your words, becoming angry, he swore and said, I just really hope that this is a lot of swearing now. Like, just you fucking incompetent.
I hate to spoil it, but I've read it on.
And said, none of the men of this wicked generation will see the good land which I have promised by oath to your daddies, except Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. For he himself will see it.
He's not very funny.
And I will give the land on which he has walked to him and to his sons, because he has followed the Lord. Neither is his indignation with the people a wonder, since the Lord also became angry with me because of you. And so he said, neither will you enter into that place. But Joshua, the son of Nun, your minister, shall himself enter on your behalf. Exhort and strengthen this man, and he himself shall divide the land by lot to Israel. Your little ones, about whom you said that they would be led away as captives, and your sons, who to this day are ignorant of the difference between good and evil, they shall enter. Wait, what?
Enter what?
The new land that the Lord gives to them.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I guess your children are fine, so we don't inherit the sins of our daddies anymore. Interesting. I thought there was a concept in the Bible, but I mean, it was until very recently. Like the sons of some people had to walk through the desert for, I believe, 42 something years because their daddies did something wrong. And now it's just
sounds about right.
Now it's just not a thing anymore. I don't get it. And I will give the land to them, and they will possess it. But as for you, turn back and go out to the wilderness by way of the Red Sea. And he responded to me, we have sinned against the Lord. We will ascend and fight. just as the Lord our guidance has instructed. And having been equipped with weapons, when you were setting out for the mountain, the Lord said to me," who's speaking, by the way? I'm so confused by the writing style. Now it's osmosis telling the tribe of Israel what is happening? Or like... This book is so different from everything before.
Oh no, I don't my thing.
I'm also a little worried that this might ruin our rule, because the Lord said to me, it's no longer going to be the Lord who spoke to osmosis, so...
Well, that's what I said, but it's like, essentially X spoke to Y in any capacity, it's which one we drink.
Well, then you have some things to do.
Oh no. So include drinking. Wait,
hold on, I am being handicapped. Don't worry, I can figure this out. Wait,
yeah, what's like the rule?
Say to them,
when you run out of
do not
alcohol?
ascend and do not fight, for I am not with you. Otherwise, you may fall in the sight of your enemies. I spoke,
he has to
and
get
you
really
did
close
not
because he's
listen.
fucking blind.
But opposing the order of the Lord and swelling with pride, Uwu, you ascended onto the mountain. And so, having gone forth, the Amorite who was living in the mountain came against you
Thanks,
and
Simon.
pursued you, just as a swarm of bees would do. And he struck you down from Seir all the way to Hormah. And when you returned and were weeping in the sight of the Lord, he would not hear you, nor was he willing to agree to your voice. Therefore you camped at Kadesh Barnea for a long time. Are you having fun over there, Teras?
Yeah, go over it.
Great.
oh, perfect. I thought for long enough.
Well done.
There's no
You
hair
make your own
everywhere.
story now. I can read. I'm not blind. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna zoom in all the way so I can actually read from back here. Just two characters on screen.
Just change the font size to 72.
72. No. Fucking don't actually. You name a
Deuteronomy
price.
2. Deuteronomy 2.
2.
Deuteronomy 2. And setting out from there, we arrived at the wilderness which leads to the Red Sea, just as the Lord had spoken to me, and we encompassed Mount Seir for a long time. And the Lord said to me, "Hey Teras, the Lord said..."
Sorry, what?
The Lord said to me,
I'm just having a haircut, don't mind me.
"Do you need help?"
Yeah, Kim, can you come over and shave my head?
How quickly, how urgent is this request?
like,
Oh,
fucking
look
right
at
now.
him! How desperate do you think he is?
I mean, fun.
How far
Oh.
away does he actually...
like a 20-minute drive.
Damn, if it was like a 5-minute walk,
I got
I'd-
tired. I literally got to the top of my stairs, looked at the stairs, and I was like, "Nah, you've defeated me." But
and now eat your hair.
No, I'm not that desperate.
I thought you're always hungry. And the Lord said to me,
That's
"You have
why I first
encompassed-
ate like 3 bowls of cereal.
You have encompassed this mountain for long enough." By the way, formatting is all fucked up again.
You're welcome.
You have encompassed this mountain for long enough. Go forth toward the north and instruct the people, saying, "You shall cross through the borders of your brothers, the sons of Esau." Was he the smooth one?
I can't remember.
did you say the smooth one?
Yeah, so basically there were two sons. Were they the sons of Jacob? I don't remember. The sons of somebody, and one of them was very hairy and the other one was smooth.
Okay.
No, that's
And
how
then
the
one of
Bible
them was
phrased it, by the way.
blessed with the left hand and the other one with the right hand, and apparently the left hand blessing is inferior. So, stuff. I don't remember much more.
Yeah,
But
he wanted to pretend to be his brother, But he was like, but how can I do that, mother? He's hairy and I'm smooth.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Teras, feel free to go back to the old document and just Control F for Harry or for Smooth, and you'll find the section.
No, that's too much effort. I'm busy.
Okay, fair point. The sons of Esau who live at Seir, and they will fear you. Therefore, take care diligently, lest you be moved against them. For I will not give to you from their land even as much as a step that one foot can tread upon. Because I have given Mount Seir to Esau as a possession. You shall buy You shall buy food from them for money, and you shall eat. You shall draw water for money, and you shall drink. The Lord your Skytis has blessed you in every work of your hands. The Lord your Skytis, dwelling with you, knows your journey, how you crossed through this great wilderness over 40 years, and how you have been lacking in nothing. Except for fucking bitching over how much worse, better, I mean, it was in Egypt. But hey, sure.
I like how we just gave him a whole mountain, like, haha, have a mountain.
He was too lazy to figure out a good payment, so just like, well, this rock is kind of annoying. Here, take this rock. And when he had passed through our brothers, the sons of Esau, who were living at Seir, by the way of the plain from Elath and from Ezion-Geber, we arrived at the way which leads to the desert of Moab. And the Lord said to me...
Yeah, he did.
Wait, where the fuck is it? Yeah. You should not fight against
them.
them.
You read the Bible itself is making me drink. I'm no longer listening to names, I'm just drinking now. Oh no.
What? I didn't understand a word, you're too drunk.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Funny man.
It's me!
You know how hard it is trying to listen to the Bible, drink responsibly, and write a formal email all at the same time?
Well, two of those things are... Well, one of them you surely shouldn't be doing, which is drinking responsibly.
Fair, yeah.
Drop the responsible part.
Okay.
Hey, you're not responsible.
I'm responsible for this, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
And the Lord said to me, you should not fight against the Moabites, nor should you go to battle against them. For I will not give to you anything from their land, because I have given Ar to the sons of Lot as a possession. The fuck is Ar? The Emim?
You don't know what R is. It's the thing that the Bible's been talking about for the past 7 pages.
Teras. Are you serious?
Oh.
I mean, R is 2/3 of a car, so that's not bad. Or maybe it's 2/5 of Jafar.
You fucking stop.
The Eminem. What the fuck is the Eminem? Is this Eminem's OG name? Is this...
Eminem is plural of Eminem.
Or maybe this is just like, you know how... I forgot his name, how he fucked up and said beninging instead of beginning. Maybe this is supposed to be enemy and it's just the enemy is approaching us.
That was your best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression I've ever heard. Like, that was genuinely the best Arnold impression I've ever heard. Say that again.
I don't even know what I did. What?
You accidentally put an accent on when you said the beginning word, but you said it wrong, and it was genuinely the most spot on Arnold Schwarzenegger impression I've ever heard.
I am so confused.
I'm confused why I can keep hearing shaver noises from Teras's camera. I'm scared in case it gets hot.
Don't mind me.
Harris is becoming smooth.
I'm just giving myself entertained.
The Emim were the first of its inhabitants, a people great and strong, and of such great height, like the race of the Anakim. So are they also giants?
Sure, why not?
They were considered to be like giants. What? Yeah, okay. They were considered to be like giants. Let's go with that. And they were like the sons of the Anakim. Oh, really? What gave you that idea? Perfect writing once again. And indeed, the Moabites call them the Emim. Thanks, Bible. This is so redundant and pointless. The Horites also formerly lived at Seir. When these had been driven out and destroyed, the sons of Esau lived there, just as Israel did in the land of his possession, which the Lord gave to him. Then, rising up so as to cross over the torrent Zered, we arrived at the place. Is the Bible making fun of me again?
Probably.
Then, from the time that we advanced from Kadesh Barnea until we crossed over the torrent Zered, there were 38 years until the entire generation of...
Why are you reading it like that?
The Bible is mocking me, so I'm just mocking back. Until the entire generation of the men who were fit for war had been consumed out of the camp, just as the Lord had sworn. For his hand was against them, so that they would pass away from the midst of the camp. Then, after all the fighting men had fallen, the Lord spoke to me, saying, Did I do this? Oh. Wait, where the fuck what? I lost. The Lord spoke to me, saying, Today you shall cross the borders of Moab, at the city named Ar. And when you have arrived in the vicinity of the sons of Ammon, be careful that you do not fight against them, nor should you be moved to battle. For I will not give to you from the land of the sons of Ammon, because I have given it to the sons of Lot as a possession. Actual Lot Teras, like literally uppercase Lot. So, Teras, how would you remember? Can you give context once again on who Lot is? Because I think it's very important that this person who was mentioned in the second book of the Bible, like way back when, is now mentioned again.
I don't remember who he is. I remember him being vaguely important for a while. Well, see, wait. He was the guy who fucking...
You might remember.
He gave away to his fucking daughters.
Okay, Teras is clearly too drunk. So basically, he was
usual fight then.
The chieftain or something of a village, and then two Angles arrived. And he just invited them into his home and was like, hey, you want to have dinner? And then everyone from the village was outside and asked them to hand them out. And for some reason, he knew that they were going to kill them. For whatever reason, we still don't know. And so he was like, no, I'm not going to hand them out. I'm not going to allow you to do this sin. But instead, you can have my two daughters. Do to them whatever you want. That was basically what he said. Not word for word, but he basically said verbatim, like, here, do what you want to them.
That sounded awfully rapey.
What?
I'm pretty sure the word abuse was mentioned in that sentence that he said.
Like, do what you want to my three daughters. I'm sure that's why I overheard. Like, two. Sorry, my deepest apologies. That still sounds awfully dodgy, though. Like,
really?
Yeah, I think so. Like the Bible, I don't know. So far, the Bible seems to me like it's preaching stuff that you would just not tell your own child to do.
I don't tell my child to do whatever. I just send it out the door and be like, "Hey neighbor, leave me alone. Here, I have my child." You know, you raise that child. You spend all the time and effort and money on raising it, and you better get something for it. So, you know, you just if your neighbor's bothering you, you just give your child so you get some peace. How's that not reasonable?
Although in some cases, noise complaints might go up.
Yeah. Teras, you're well known with noise complaints, aren't you?
I am a noise complaint.
You are just a complaint. Like, there's no specific type. You're just a complaint. Like,
It was reputed to be a land of giants. And giants lived there in times past, those whom the Ammonites called the Zamzumim.
the what?
The Zamzumim.
Okay. Nice.
They are a people, great and numerous, and of a lofty stature, like the
One
Anakim,
whole entire people.
whom the Lord wiped away before their face. And he caused them to live there in place of them. Oh, apparently the Anakim have been replaced. I guess I missed that. Well, sucks to be them. In place of them, just as he had done for the sons of Esau, who live at Seir, wiping out the Horites and delivering their land to them, which they possess even to the present time. I still want to know what the present time is like. At what time was the Bible written?
Oh, good point.
Because present time is obviously whenever this is being written or shortly before. So at that time, the sons of Esau were still possessing Seir. Or the land of Seir, or whatever the fuck Seir is. Might be a land or a city or a mountain or who cares.
Oh, wow.
Likewise,
I love how you're like so into this. Who cares? Like,
you're so welcome. Likewise, the Havites. Hey, Teras, remember the Havites?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me about them.
There are people very, very numerous.
Are you sure that they're numerous?
I fucking hope so.
no.
I don't remember if they were ever mentioned before, honestly, but hey. Likewise, the Havites, who were living in small villages as far as Gaza, were expelled by the Cappadocians, who went forth from Cappadocia. Ah, of course. And they wiped them out and lived in their place.
Brilliant.
Kappa. Just Kappa. Rise up and cross the torrent, Arnon. Behold. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay, let me try again. Rise up and cross the torrent, Arnon. Behold. I have delivered Sihon, the king of Heshbon, the Amorite, into your hand. And so begin to possess his land and to engage in battle against him. Today, I will begin to send the terror of and dread of you among the peoples who are living under all of heaven, so that when they hear your name, they may be afraid and may tremble in the manner of a woman giving birth and may be gripped by anguish. So basically the Lord is just like, okay, I'm just going to cast a debuff on all your enemies, and whenever they hear your name, they tremble in the manner of a woman giving birth.
Brilliant. Very oddly specific.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yeah.
Imagine just someone that's just afraid of a word. So whenever you mention a name, so you're like, Amorite. Hello, Naga. What is this now? The Bible with Teras and Kim, who somehow found his way in here.
Hold on, fuck.
Who has a vibrator on?
Yeah,
At least one of us.
Yeah, that's Teras. Come on, that's like the usual Sunday night for him.
At
It's like he
least
goes to
one.
church in the morning, you know, and then he comes back to the church, gets ready for work, fires his vibrator on. Like, making stickers is a hard job.
He's just trying to get into the vibe, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Like, I mean, how can you not be happy if you're vibrating? Try it.
No idea what you're talking about.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe your brain was in your hair, so now you're even more stupid, so you don't even understand that anymore.
There we go. Yeah.
Mystery solved. Case
His
closed.
pubes were his thinking mechanism. Now they're gone.
Therefore, I sent messengers from the wilderness of Kedemoth. Sure, let's go with Kedemoth to Sihon, the king of Heshbon, with peaceful
There you go,
words.
Nargar. It's Danny DeVito.
What the kind? Even I know that. Like, come on. And I don't know anything aside from the Bible.
I was going to say that's a bit harsh. You know a few things.
with peaceful words saying, "We will cross through your land. We will advance by the public way. We will not turn aside, neither to the right nor to the left. Sell us food for a price so that we may eat. Provide us with water for money, and so we will drink. We only ask that you allow us to pass through, just as the sons of Esau have done, who live at Seir, and the Moabites who abide in Ar, until we arrive at the Jordan, and we cross to the land which the Lord our Skytis will give to us." And Sihon, the king of Heshbon, was not willing to grant passage to us, for the Lord our Skytis had hardened his spirit. His spirit, by the way, not his heart. Different to the king of Egypt, whose heart was hardened 7 or 8 times, I don't remember. But no, this guy's spirit was hardened. This guy had hardened his spirit and had fastened his heart. Whatever the fuck that would... What would that... What's the point of that? Just fastening someone's heart? He just applied a seatbelt to it.
Just fucking tape it together.
It just kept popping out. So he just applied a seatbelt. And then fastened it hard, so that he would be delivered into your hands, just as you now see. And the Lord said to me, oh my god, I am so glad that I put a fucking cap on this. I'll see you in a moment.
Nice shaver, bro.
That's what I do.
That's it.
There's just like a shitty Star Wars robot with that vibrator communicator. Ah, yes, Star Wars, that great movie that I think I watched one entire Star Wars movie and then
Same, just the one, then realized I hate it.
I watched a full one and then 2 movies I started and I couldn't even finish because I was just so not.
I to this day have not watched a single Star Wars movie, and I'm going to keep it that way on a spite.
Trust me, you're not missing out.
Oh, I know.
May you live long and prosper, Teras.
No. Cut that shit out before I cut your dick.
Hey, no stepping in the genitals. We leave that to the Bible.
True.
And I'm not making this up, of course. This also did happen in the Bible. They stepped 2 people that were having sex in public into their genitals simultaneously.
Oh.
Double kill.
2 birds, 1 stone.
If you want the details, you gotta read it for yourself or listen to it. But it did happen. 2 people.
Can I not just get back briefed? No.
2 people did have sex in public and were stabbed in their genitals simultaneously. I don't remember why, but it did happen. And the Lord said to me, "Behold, I have
very
begun
itchy now
to deliver Sihon and his land to you. Begin to possess it." And Sihon went out to meet us with all his people to battle at Jahaz. Or is it Jahaz? Like in jazz, but like a longer version.
You like jazz?
Jahaz.
You like jazz?
Jazz?
Jazz ass? Question mark.
Excuse me? Elaborate?
What? You just shake it.
What do I shake? The jazz?
The jazz ass.
Jesus Christus?
Jesus Christus. Oh, fine. It's like literally any European watching this whole stream are pissing themselves laughing at this point. Anyone else from a predominantly English-speaking country are like, what?
What about post-dominantly English-speaking?
Post-dominant, like what, ex-British colony?
No, people who speak English after being dominated in bed.
Well, pretty much, yeah. Britain going up to a country and going, "I like this is mine." They're like, "No," and they're like, "Yeah." Remember, literally, the British Museum is filled with foreign artifacts. Come on.
Really, only 4?
Foreign.
Oh.
4 in artifacts? Wait,
Yeah.
how do you fit a 4 in an artifact?
Hmm.
Son of a bitch. Like, I think I'm getting played here. Like.
Did it ever occur to you it was by design?
Did you ever realize that I am the Lord your Skytus?
This is loaded. Like,
I mean, the offer still stands. You can still go over and give Teras a haircut.
don't, because I will do it. Like, you really underestimate my shit.
Do it.
Like,
Do it.
see if I didn't have a single drop of alcohol, I'd be like, fucking give me 25 minutes. And I would literally drive to this son bitch's house, right? And I would, no, like, fuck buses. I got a bus, yesterday? And it was the worst experience of my life. Like, I used to get bus all the time.
I'll pay you for a taxi.
A bus was the worst experience, even though you're on this right now.
Yes.
So you're telling me a bus is worse than this?
Yes. I got, Teras will know, our local bus company is not the best bus company. So I got onto the bus.
Is it the Bang bus?
No, I wish. From like some.
Did you ask them for a bus ride?
Yeah, like you ask them for a ticket and they say no. Like that's the best way I can explain. I got into the bus and the driver was upset that I tried getting the bus.
Honestly,
and he got very angry with me.
All I can think of right now is the South Park episode where Cartman buys the amusement, like the amusement park, and it's like, nope, you can't get in. There's just a bus that's driving around. Nope. I'm not gonna. You can't buy a ticket. You can't enter this bus.
I'm serious. I got to the bus. I asked him for a single ticket, so a one-way ticket to said location, and the guy looked at me and really, I was like, yeah. He questioned me on it. I tried paying for it, but because our bus companies like card readers are so shit, it didn't work.
Wait, you asked for a single ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he looked at you and was like, "No, you're not single. You're too good looking."
That's what we call them over here, but like, yeah, touche. I am too good looking. So, I asked him for a ticket, and the guy had an attitude because I asked to use his service.
I just
like it was.
You're asking for a ticket, and it turns out he was a cop, so he gave you a speeding ticket.
Even Cap peasant is spewing puns.
Like,
I thought it well did.
So angry with me. It took me 4 attempts to pay because the card reader kept just turning off on him. Like, halfway through the transaction.
Ask him.
Hey, Kim.
Yes,
was he a bastard?
Bus tunnel. Yeah. Yeah. He was a bus driver, his dad left him. Honestly. And then, see, I finally managed to pay it in the 4th attempt, and the guy looked at me dead in the eyes and went, sit down now. Like, so angry. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I sat down, but before I could sit down, he slammed the accelerator, and this bus went somehow 0 to 59 in like half a second. And I just got floored to the ground, and as I fell into the ground, he had the audacity to look in the little bus driver mirror and go, get up.
I have one question.
Yes.
You got floored to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get floored to the ceiling?
Yes.
How does that work?
So, again, what I would like you to do is move to Scotland temporarily, even for one day.
Sounds like a mistake.
Yep. One day. Just visit one day and get onto a bus ran by the company first. Trust me, there is no limits. Like, you will get on that bus and you will see people shooting up heroin upside down. Like,
I like how one of the viewers just fucking burnt you in half.
Because your mum.
Wow.
I'm not actually on the.
You just got absolutely wrecked by Narco.
Hold.
Oh, fucking! Literally, someone call an ambulance. We're gonna burn.
I can't see this comment.
Floor to ground.
I've got an advert from the Scottish government telling me to vaccinate. Fuck off. Right. Floor to the ground sounds a lot like Bang Boss to me.
Wait. I guess since you join now, you won't see that messages street. Let me just send that.
Yes, only moderators can see messages like retroactively. Basically,
there you go. I've sent it to you.
Let's give them some time to read and comprehend.
Alright. Just because your mom and Skytus call you good looking doesn't make it so. Oh. Is this the point where I tell him she died?
Question mark.
And the Lord our Skytis delivered him to us, and we struck him down, with his sons and all his people. And we seized all his cities at that time, putting to death their inhabitants, men as well as women and children. We left nothing of them, except the cattle, which went to share of those who plundered them. Wait. We left nothing of them except the cattle. And we already concluded cattle is not animal, right, Teras?
Correct.
So that means they killed every human and every animal. Animal in the Bible sense. So basically every animal except for cattle. Why? I mean, humans, sure, but non-cattle animal? Why did they kill them?
Why not?
Why not use it for themselves?
Nah, they're probably tainted or something. They're full of blemishes.
Yeah, I was about to say. And we seized the spoils of the cities from Aroa. Aroa? Yeah, sure, Aroa. Or is it Aroa? Which is above the bank of the torrent Arnon, a town which is situated in the valley all the way to Gilead. There was not a village or city which escaped from our hands. The Lord our Skytis delivered everything to us, except the land of the sons of Ammon, which we did not approach, and all that is adjacent to the torrent Jabbok, and the cities in the mountains, and all the places which the Lord our Skytis prohibited to us. So in short, we got everything except for the stuff that we didn't get.
Seems legit.
Nice. Because of implication. Wait, what? I don't know what you're referring to. I think I already suppressed the memory of whatever the hell you're talking about.
I think it's the thing that you're still got highlighted.
If nothing of them except the cattle. It's cattle. But what does that imply? That they're ruthless? That they partake in animal cruelty?
Yeah, sure, that's it. Nah, that's the spirit.
Deuteronomy 3.
And
so, having turned back, we ascended by the way of Bashan. And Og, the king of Bashan, went forth with his people to meet us in warfare at Edrei. And the Lord said to me...
Yeah, he did.
Just to be clear, Drei is German for 3. So, Edrei is literally E3. So you might have heard of it. What is it? Electronic Entertainment Expo? It was actually a thing back then already.
Damn, it's been out for a while then.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck hell. Jesus was rocking it to E3.
In his fucking Fred Flintstone mobile.
Cat Peasant and Nago are trading weather, however the fuck that works. And the Lord said to me,
what's the exchange rate between snow and warmth?
You go figure that out. You should not fear him, for he has been delivered into your hand, with all his people as well as his land. And you shall do to him just as you have done to Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon. Hey, even if he were to provide nothing else, which I'm not saying that he isn't, but even if, at the very least, he would make me feel better about my very weak bladder. So
it's always something.
It's always good to have somebody to look down upon. Good floor to the ground of the bang butts. What Finnish South African free trade agreement established?
Brilliant. How long does the trade agreement last?
Until the next mention of the largest Skytis.
I would like to put an embargo on Finland.
Therefore, the Lord our Skytis delivered into our hands now Og, the king of Bashan, and all his people. And we struck them down unto utter annihilation, laying waste to all his cities at one time. So, they managed to somehow coordinate to destroy all of the cities at one time. So in the same moment, they destroyed all the cities. That's I don't know how many cities he had, but that's probably some high level of coordination.
Oh yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, they didn't have watches or like clocks back then, so
Sundial.
yeah, but that might be a little difficult.
No, Earth is flat. They use sundials.
True. Hey, no German in chat allowed. Go away. Wait, there? There was not a village which escaped from us. 60 cities. Wow. So they managed to destroy 60 cities at the same time.
Oof.
The entire region of Argop, the kingdom of Og and Bashan. All the cities were fortified with very high walls and with gates and bars. How do you fortify a city with bar? Like, do you just get your watch people drunk? How does that help?
Yeah.
That's
Non-aggression pact also.
Stop having politics. Stop fucking establishing diplomacy in the fucking chat. They're doing a non-aggression pact and a trade route. Like, come on, man.
This is not Hearts of Iron. Like, yeah.
Put an embargo on them.
Oh, my
Military
fucking God.
alliance.
I should really have like the stream open so I can see the comments, but yeah.
Yeah, you should. It's
I
funny.
mean, maybe you shouldn't. No, wait, you should. I need viewers. Please make me famous. And also give me money.
Yes, daddy.
Oh, you learned quickly. With gates and bars, in addition to innumerable villages which had no walls. Wait, all the cities were fortified with very high walls and with gates and bars, in addition to innumerable villages which had no walls.
Was that Bill Gates?
No, but they got a bill for those gates. That's Bill Gates.
Oh, brilliant.
And actually, foreshadowing a little bit, they didn't pay it in time, which led to the big scandal of Bill Gate.
One whole gate.
And we wiped them out, just as we had done to Sihon, the king of Heshbon. In case you forgot who the fuck Sihon is, it's not like we already mentioned him like 20 times in this session alone. Destroying every city and its men, as well as women and children. But not the women and cattle. But the cattle and the spoils of the city we plundered. Oh. And at that time, we took the land from the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites, who were across the Jordan, from the torrent Arnon as far as Mount Hermon. I don't think that was mentioned before. I think that's a new region unlocked. Hermon. Or maybe it's Herman. Herman the German. Which... Oh, money.
Currency can be exchanged for goods and services.
Which services are we talking about?
And ask him, he's a
Can you give me a haircut?
Teras, did you shave your fucking head?
Yes.
Shut the fuck.
Did you just... What do you think I was doing for like 25 minutes?
Teras, just one question. Where did you find him? Was it on the floor of a random bus?
Oh, fun enough it was, yeah.
It actually was, yeah, that's what we met. It was on a bus.
It was on a bus.
Were you on top of him?
At one point, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I've just not been paying attention to the cameras. I've just had your like razor go off and off and off. I thought you were just like shaving your ass
No,
crack or
it's
something.
just
No,
quiet
it's-
product placement for Razer.
What the fuck, bro?
What the fuck is a blood pancake?
I don't want to know.
Black pudding.
What?
Oh.
Blood pancake. That's what you get when you get your... No, that's not called there. No. I changed my mind.
I like that. I know where that was going.
There was the bus
Like,
driver. Honestly,
Would you like some candy, kid?
I wouldn't be surprised if Teras was a bus driver. He would just be the kind of person. Hey, can I get a bus ticket? No. Just fucking with people that are like really insecure, just for his own amusement. He is exactly the kind of person that would do that. Like, of all of the people you know in your life, Teras is by far the most likely one to do that.
Are you going to that city? No.
Blood sausage equivalency,
Well,
yeah, but I don't think I ever ate that. Google Mammy, if you want some. Is that just a Finnish version of mummy, or is this just some kind of weird fetish?
It's just blood pudding.
What? Blood pudding? I don't want Russian affairs in here.
Hey, look, he's got Prime Gaming to do the sub.
What?
I'm already asking enough. No, this is...
Do the sub.
What sub? I'm already subbed them on that.
No, are you?
I subscribe. £3.19. Yeah.
No.
Fucking rip off.
No, it's free with Prime.
Nargots. Who the fuck
Scroll
is
farther
that?
down.
Me to pay.
So
Use Prime sub. Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
1 month sub. Subscribe with Prime. Hey.
It's free. And it gives it's kind of money.
It do give me kind of money.
Does it? Fuck, unsubscribe.
Undo.
I want a cut.
Unsubscribed, unfollowed, unliked, uncommented, and unfavorited. And also unwatched.
Unconnected. Unalived.
Unuploaded.
Damn, let me unfollow you on MySpace.
What,
Have you
I
got
don't
your
care about your
LinkedIn
space.
profile?
What about my space?
Bruh.
From the torrent Arnon as far as Mount Hermon, which the Sidonians call Sirion. Sirion. And the Amorites call Senir. All the cities that are situated in the plain, and the entire land of Gilead and Bashan, all the ways to Seleka and Idrai, cities of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. For only Og, the king of Bashan, was left behind out of the race of the giants. His bed of iron is on display. Is it in the shape of an E? It is Rabbah.
Iron E.
It is Rabbah. Oh, Rabbah. It is in Rabbah, among the sons of Ammon, being 9 times 457 millimeters in length and 4 times 457 millimeters in width, according to the measure of cubit of a man's hand. Wait, cubit is somehow based on somebody's hand? Why is it called cubit then?
It's me, Diver's Free Boy.
Cat Peasant, that explains everything. And we possessed the land at that time from Ar-Ower, which is above the bank of the torrent Arnon, as far as the middle of Mount Gilead. And I gave its cities to Reuben and Gad. Then I delivered the remaining part of Gilead and all of Bashan, the kingdom of Og, which is the entire region of Argob, to 1/2 of the tribe of Manasseh. And all of Bashan is called the land of giants. Hey, the Bashan is apparently the land of giants. Okay.
Well.
Hey, I got money. I'm getting richer by doing this by the moment. This is amazing.
Yeah,
You should also try selling yourself in the streets. Like, honestly, I've been not done that. It's not as bad if you stop crying.
Question. So
Yeah.
you just said
what if they pay extra for crying?
you said I should try selling my stuff in the street, okay?
Your body on the street, yes.
Okay, I was just about to say what stuff.
So, what I found out is what works best is you offer yourself meal deals. So, like,
So I can
front and back plus a sandwich and juice, $5.99. People seem to go for it.
Oh.
I can't just offer slaves.
What? I
You
think
said
you badly misjudged what we're
sandwich
talking
and
about.
Jews. I don't have any Jew for sale.
Jew. Oh. Is this just your like German coming in? Like, and you're German. You're just so used to selling those, you just can't stop.
All Babba's by heart.
Give it 10 minutes till we sing the Erica song and whatnot. Like.
Oh, it's fucking all fucking instincts kicked in.
Oh.
Jair, the son of Manasseh, possessed all the region of Argob, as far as the borders of Geshur at Maakath. Or is it Maakath? Maakath. I think it's that. And he called Bashan by his own name, Havoth. I have read Havoth.
England good there.
Oh, fuck. My head is cold.
What is your head called?
Steve.
Ryan.
Hi, Steve. Alright, off to sleep. Good night, dummies. He said good night to you too.
Yeah, he did, yeah. I know. I'm reading the chat.
Good night.
Can fuck off.
Good night, stranger. Love you. I know where you live.
Stranger? But I hardly know her.
Oh.
And what makes him stranger than something that's already strange? And now Teras is feeling sufficient amounts of pain. And he called Bashan by his own name, Havoth Jair. That is, the villages of Jair. Even to the present day. Which, once again, we have no clue when that is, but at some point in the past.
Probably June.
August.
You need a new haircut.
Someone stop him.
I am the largest Skytis. Skytis is a stranger man. Well, maybe I'm also a stranger woman?
Exactly. It's 2022. Get a fucking grip yourself, guys.
Oh, I'm having a grip right now, trust me.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm holding on tight,
Me
son.
too. Like, are we all doing the same thing?
I don't know, can you show?
Are we all disappointing Jesus all at the same time?
Oh, sure, we can ring for Jesus.
No.
Just to be clear, we did ring for Jesus. If you look at the stream,
send me the Twitter link. However, I refuse to touch Twitter. We're like a 40-foot pole.
Just look at the stream if you aren't already.
Yeah, I can see it. Ring for Jesus. Yes.
Yes, we
one
now
exactly like that, but it says ring for Sierra Echo X-ray. So
what? Zero Echo X-ray?
Yeah.
I like echoes in my X-ray.
I bet you do.
What the fuck is a zero? What?
Are you struggling to understand phonetic alphabet? Like, I feel smarter all of a sudden. Like,
you are so welcome. I actually had to learn the phonetic alphabet, at least the NATO or whatever version of it. And
yeah, NATO one. Yeah, that's the one I'm using because like that's the one that's most commonly used around the world. And then every part of America's got their own because they like
I'm
to be
also
different.
part of the NATO because I'm not into feet.
I like how Skydus gets fucking. I think we're both losing and Skydus is winning because he gets a double win every time he says something really stupid now.
I don't have a foot fetish. I don't even know what this is fetish, but it surely arouses me.
Oh my god! I'm gonna track where you live, alright? And you're gonna wake up with one of my toes up your nose. Like, promise. I'm gonna make sure not to shower for at least a month so there's like sufficient amounts of cheese. Like, oh,
crunchy.
Is that a cheesy pickup line?
I'm
You
coming.
can't win. Trust me. Ask fucking Teras. It is not possible to win in this game. If you're lucky, if you're really lucky, you can draw. You can draw a fucking blanket, get wrecked.
Oh yeah, you lost by just coming onto the stream.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Jump.
Honestly, the only way to win is what you're doing right now. You understood very quickly. I am proud of you. I am the largest Skytis.
Hey man.
Whereas he can just shoot you from his room. How much range does... No, I don't think you have that much range. Can you shoot Teras from where you are right now?
You know what? See, if I was like,
You know
if I was
what?
to go
Let's
back,
try it out. Teras, get to your window.
yeah. Hold on. Let me just break into an armored safe for ammunition, and I'll like, bruh. However, in an undisclosed location that I shall not name for reasons, I do have a thing that calculates artillery trajectory.
Is it a wooden flashlight?
No, not yet.
Oh.
So I do love a splinter every now and then.
Has he seen the video?
I don't think he has, but I'll show him. I'll show him after this.
Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, no, I can probably calculate that. To be fair, I think this 0.177 round would not reach where he lives. However, I know where he lives. I can just stand at his
What
door.
if you have
tell
a
him to come to his door.
0.77 square?
Oh. Bruh.
So, one thing you know about me, if you say anything number related, I've got the same thing with numbers as people have with reading. You know, people have dyslexia. I've got this calculator. So you say any number bigger than like 10, and I'm like, what the fuck? It just doesn't work.
3.14159.
That's a phone number. Like, honestly. Like,
That's the Pi
Right.
song. Do you know about the Pi song?
the Pi song. I know about the Pythagoras theorem, but I just did not pay attention.
He can shoot you from his room. I highly doubt that he can, even if he figured out my address, which is quite a challenge, I will say.
To be fair, in fact, give me this one hint, and I will never ask you for any more information about your location. Are you in the east or west?
Honestly, it comes up very frequently due to the past of Germany. I don't fucking know. I think I'm in the center. So you got more information than you asked for. You're so welcome.
Okay, let me rephrase. Is Berlin to your right or left?
Hold on, where's north right now?
Oh my fuck. I literally know more about Germany than the German. Like,
Two things. First of all, the way you asked this question, I answered correctly I questioned correctly. Second of all, yeah, you probably do. I didn't pay any attention in geography past like grade 6 or so.
yeah, but I had to write my exam and my history exam on Germany. I had to learn about your country involuntarily.
Here's something you need to know. I don't really care much about geography, like very little, and I gave negative fucks about history. My history teacher made me despise that. So you probably know more about German history than I do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that was literally the only subject I paid attention in school, German history, because I was like, I know what's coming. Like,
He was gonna put it earlier.
I think I also knew what's coming in that class, the way you sounded.
You know, I wrote an essay about Germany, and my teacher had to Google the answers I wrote to fact check them because I knew more than her.
Yeah, you surely know more than I do, because I just... Nope, I noped out very early on. And with geography, I basically had a small sort of cheat. It was not against the rules or anything. It's not like I actually used a cheat paper or anything, but I had a trick that allowed me to basically not have to learn anything and still get amazing grades.
Amazing. Now, again, answer my question. Like, I want to know roughly what part of Germany you're from, so I know whether I like you or hate you.
Center.
Listen, buddy.
Like slap bang in the middle. If you go to Google Maps, you look slap bang in the middle, and you zoom in right to the middle. There's just guys just looking up at you.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. You know what? I've been to Germany, that's why, and I actually quite like the way Germany looks. I would never move there. Fuck no. Bad memories. However, like...
What kind of memories?
I was just about to say, what kind of memories? Did you get onto a bus?
You know what? That just major comedic value. If you just turn around and I'm from Nuremberg, I think I would fucking cry. But you know,
you know what would add comedic value? If I had a letter made out of iron in the shape of an E.
Okay, give me your address. I'll send you one. My friend literally is a
Teras,
supervisor in an iron workshop. Like.
You know what you have to do now, Teras?
Do you understand the irony?
Yeah, irony. Yeah. So by center, do you mean like south center, middle center, or north center?
Yes.
You said you were gonna ask for one thing, and I won.
Help me out. Anyway, I've been to Germany before, and to be fair, it's actually
I'll
not
help
bad.
you out.
It's-
There's a way out.
No.
See ya.
Yeah. I've been to Koningswinter, and that's about it. Koningswinter and
Well,
Bremen.
well, now that it's just the two of us. Let's so
Left.
right. So once we got Skydus's address, right? Okay, what are you gonna do then? Like, what's the major plan here? What's our next
Counter
move?
invasion. So
Right. Okay, right.
they like to do them first. However, if we get a surprise on them, they'll never expect it. It'll be like round 2 electric boogaloo type of shit.
I'm taking notes. Go on. What's
Okay,
the plan,
so-
Chief?
Technically, do you live to the left, bottom, right, or top of me? If you're thinking of a map,
Bottom right.
bottom right. Okay, let me check Google Maps. You start your invasion heading towards Stuttgart in Germany, right? Followed by Nuremberg. I, however, if I'm higher than you, I'm just aiming
Is there an H at the end of Nuremberg?
Nuremberg. No, there isn't actually. It's
Right.
November Uniform Romeo Echo Mike Bravo Echo Romeo Golf.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, you're heading for Nuremberg, and after Nuremberg, that's you, halt, right? Since I'm higher than you, I've got a bit more to conquer. However, Germans don't fear me. So, I'm going to have to go for Dusseldorf, Dortmund, Hanover, and Berlin. Okay. However, I do have an advantage. I have a family, many family, in a neighbouring country. So I can ask for assistance. So I could technically also attack from...
Land and naval, I see. That's going to be interesting.
Yes. I could technically also attack from... do I pronounce this... Okay, help me out here, because there's people watching. Do I pronounce this name of this city in native tongue or German tongue?
Yes.
Cool. So in German, it's Stettin. In Polski, it's Szczecin. In English, it's unpronounceable. So, you know, I could technically go from there as well. But, you know, Skytis does not make it easy. He said German. He said not German. Yeah, he did say German. He also said middle. Middle does not narrow it down. But when he also said middle, I'm thinking like slap bang middle of the country.
Quite likely, yes.
Yeah, slap bang middle of the country is Goslar, which is a little shitey village in the middle of shitbag nowhere. So, like, honestly, I have no idea where this man's from. But I will find him.
Well, you can watch back some of his streams and calculate the reflection of the sun from the time of the day and triangulate where he lives.
You honestly think I'm too stupid to do that, but see if I put my head to it, I would send you his full address and postcode.
To be fair, I've tried, and I'd really like to see you try.
Again, see if I put 100% brain into this.
Right.
Which brain?
I could dick brain. So if I put that towards it, I could probably manage. However, I am generally quite. It's broad country. However, it's like slim at the bottom and big at the top, like a good woman. So, like
a good Skydus, anyway.
Yeah. I'm stuck. If you say slap bang, if I was. You're stuck in the dishwasher, yes. Anyway, it's either be that place I said last or a place called Hanmunden. Or Castle, actually. Oh, wait, Castle. Skyus, are you from a major town or a little village?
No, I'm from the southern town.
The what?
Oh my fucking god.
What
No,
the
I'm
fuck
kidding,
are you
I'm from
saying?
a private town.
A private town? Bro.
No, not major, a private town.
private. I actually hope Russia genuinely does invade. I will let my homeland fall. I will also let every other country fall just in order for you to get invaded
You do know
again.
that lead is not very healthy, right?
Sorry?
You know lead poisoning is a thing.
Yeah, I actually do, because I've got my lead stuck in my hand. It's been hurting for like the last 10 years, but hey-ho.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Yeah. Anyway. Wait, Skyus? No Skyus, fuck. Teras.
Hello.
Good evening. Does Skyus know where about you're from?
I don't know. Probably more or less.
Fuck. But he doesn't know where I'm from.
You're from the same place as I am.
Bollocks to the wall. Actually, I am 25 minutes away, son. So.
Yeah, exactly 8.5 miles.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I know where you know where I live.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I remember I once had like a really bad party in my house and things went terribly wrong, and you came just to help me clean.
Wrong.
Like,
I'm fucking ordering you a can opener off of Amazon right now.
bro, you think I would mind? But to be honest with you, a can opener sounds quite nice. Like,
It's going to be a cheap one.
I don't care.
I'm doing it.
It's still a projectile you can throw your neighbour's cat. Like,
I'm fucking doing it. There we go. Place your order.
Likewise, to Machir, I give Gilead, and of the tribes of Reuben and Gad, I give from the land of Gilead, as far as the torrent Arnon, 1/2 of the torrent and its confines, even to the torrent Jabbok, which is along the border of the sons of Ammon, and the plain of the wilderness, as well as the Jordan, and the borders of Chinnereth, all the way to the sea of the desert, which is very salty, just like you two, to the base of Mount Pisgah, of course, toward the Estonian.
that sounds fucking familiar, that one, that.
Salt?
Also, I just realised I misspelled daddy. Nice. Russia does invade. Official not came after watching Skytish. Yeah, like, honestly, this guy makes me want to, like, hope Putin just presses the button in the morning. Like,
That's kind of what I do to people.
But however, if you ever want me back on the stream, I'll gladly come back. This is a great laugh. Like,
Clutch like it.
What if I want you front in the stream?
Oh no.
What? I should just take your spot, just read the Bible. Sure, like, let me buy a plane ticket to Germany. What's your nearest airport?
Help Teras.
What is your nearest airport?
Help, he developed resistance and immunity to my puns. Help. my weapon is ineffective. Help. What do I do now?
It's called
Skype is used pun. It wasn't very effective.
You know what that's called? It's called NHS Scotland vaccinations. Like, I am vaccinated against your bullshit.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
And I instructed you at that time, saying, the Lord your Skytis gives to you this land as an inheritance. Having armed yourselves, go before your brothers, the sons of Israel, all you strong men, Ugu. Leave behind your wives and little ones, as well as the cattle. For I know that you have many cattle, and that they should remain in the cities which I have delivered to you, until the Lord provides rest to your brothers, just as he has provided for you. And they too shall possess the land, which he will give to them beyond the Jordan. Then each one shall return to his possession, which I have allotted to you. Likewise, I instructed Joshua at that time, saying, your eyes have seen what the Lord your Skytis has done to these two kings. So also will he do to all the kingdoms through which you shall pass. You should not fear them, for the Lord your Skytis will fight on your behalf.
Oh no.
And I beseech the Lord at that time, saying, Lord Skytis, you have begun to reveal your greatness, Ugu, and your very strong hand to your servant. For there is no other Skytis, either in heaven or on earth. Shouldn't it be neither?
No.
If it's no other?
No, it's no other.
It's neither nor? Well, you're more English than I am, so sure.
If the Bible says it's this way, it's this way. Don't
Did you just say he's more English than you are?
Yes, I did.
How fucking dare you? Like, for a start, we are extremely separate from the English, right? Let's just get that one thing clear.
I meant the language, you dumb fuck.
I don't care. They learn English in Germany, however, it's wrong English to learn, but it's still English.
Yeah, that's why he's saying I'm more English, because I know English a bit better than he does.
You know,
Bollock. I can guarantee you, if you in
English,
Texas right now,
the
and try
English,
speaking,
it's like an
they would not
approximation.
understand you.
It's not properly the language, it's just English, sort of. You know, it's close enough.
Oh, Teras, don't send me shit like that, because like that's just
That's fine, I'll just send it to Skydus as well, why not?
You
But there's
filthy man.
Does it involve a man and a jar?
You wish.
No, however, I can do that live for you once the stream's finished. Honestly,
You know what? I'm not even going to question. Because I am the larger Skytis, but there is no other Skytis, either in heaven or on earth, who is able to accomplish your works, or to be compared to your strength. Therefore, I will cross over, and I will view this excellent land before Jordan, and this singular mountain in Lebanon. Cheers. And I just can't get the Warcraft 3 quote out of my head. Cross over, children. Cross over into the light. I don't even know at what point that is said, but hey. While we're at it, side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful recurrence, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Sky is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before subscribing.
I was gonna say, like, that sounds awfully like a lot like the end of a commercial for a drug. Like
by design.
Thank you, Teras. And about 80% or 90% of that was a quote from Warcraft 3, just to be clear. You can figure out which the 80 to 90% were. Maybe you can. And the Lord became angry with me because of you, and he would not heed me. But he said to me, "It is enough for you. You shall no longer speak to me at all about this matter. Ascend to the summit of Pisgah, and look around with your eyes to the west, and to the north, and to the south, and to the Estonian, and to the for you shall not cross this Jordan. Instruct Joshua, and encourage and strengthen him. For he shall go before this people, and he shall distribute them to the land that you will see. And we remained in the valley opposite the shrine of PR." It's a unit response if you keep clicking on the priest, I think. Oh.
Interesting.
It was at some point in the campaign, but yeah. I don't remember much about that game, to be fair. Deuteronomy 4. And now,
shit you're sending me is just giving me like AIDS. Like,
hey, that's my job. And now, O Israel, listen to the precepts and judgments which I am teaching to you, so that by doing these you may live, and you may enter and possess the land which the Lord, the Skytis of your daddies, will give to you. Teras?
What?
We need a new trigger phrase, like I am the largest Skytis and the Lord spoke to us. Moses are clearly not happening in Deuteronomy anymore.
Oh, okay. What are we? What?
You need to figure out a new one.
Oh, okay. Give me
correct.
a moment. Give me a sec.
You go.
I'm doing it. Wait. No. Wait. I'm shut up.
Real quick question, Rick, because I've run out of Jack Daniels here. Okay.
No, not okay.
Okay.
No,
Skytis.
not okay.
It's not.
Yeah, I know it's not. Skytis, Does Jägermeister originate from Germany or Austria?
Didn't we already talk about you knowing more about Germany than I do?
I mean, to be fair, you fell under that one yourself.
Yeah, I did. Because I've got a knockoff. I don't even know this existed, but I've got a knockoff Jägermeister in my room, right? But I'm not brave enough to consume it. Because it's not called Jägermeister, it's called Messerschmitts. So, like, named after a German plane. I am genuinely terrified I got it. I didn't buy it, to be fair. It was a gift. But Germany, yeah. Country of origin, Germany. There we go.
Brilliant. Right, we can do drinking things every time Israel's mentioned.
Well, I'm scared to open it. I genuinely think I might die. Like,
Good. Do it.
I asked my workman.
Wait.
Do it for the views.
Think about this. What has happened to you today? What happened on that bus? Like,
That wasn't today, that was yesterday.
Yeah, but is dying really that bad of an option?
To be fair, if I die, it means I don't need to work Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So, like, fuck it.
Yeah, there you go.
Bear with me.
Did he just call you a bear?
Oh. Yeah, I was not shitting you, by the way. I don't know if you can even read that label.
It says Messerschmitt, but if you hold still, your camera is like awful. It is like 10 FPS at best.
I know.
Or herbal, depending on where you're from.
Herbal schnapps. Yeah, 23% alcohol week. Like,
Keep down it.
That means you need to consume more. If it's only 22%, you need to consume about 4 times as much to get 100%.
Yeah, does the C word applies on, like, okay for Twitch?
Is what?
The C word.
What?
Okay, see if this smells like cancer, I'm not drinking it, okay?
Okay, question. How would you know what... How would you know what cancer smells like?
I've been around cancer patients. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Okay, no. Just because Teras is like, oh, my life is cancer, that does not mean he's a cancer patient.
No, I've genuinely been in the hospital full of cancer people. I know what cancer smells like.
It smells like
Scent picks.
Cancer literally smells like very strong disinfectant. Like,
Scent picks.
oh, fucking hell.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink it.
I'm gonna have a tiny little shot. If I vomit, it's your fault.
Scent picks.
Please vomit off camera. That's all I have to ask you. If you vomit, that's actually considered self-harm and is actually not allowed. So
shut up. No way.
Trust me, I know the rules pretty well. Like,
Twitch has a lot of really scuffed rules.
Like, you can't do any self-harm. So if you drink until you pass out, or if you cut, I think somebody even got banned for just showing like that I cut myself, and then they're just like, oh look, I'm bleeding. It's not like they were like, oh, I'm gonna cut myself. No, they just showed, oh fuck, I cut myself, and I think they got a temporary suspension for that. So
okay, so I just had a shot of that. And
are you alive?
For now.
Well, that's a bonus.
Yeah. So, has any of you as a child, like a stupid child, ever grabbed a handful of dirt and put it in your mouth?
Because I was not a stupid child, I was very intelligent.
Bollocks to the wall, you're German, you're born.
Sorry, what was the question? Grab a handful of darts?
Dirt. You know, like...
The throwing things. The stuff that you throw.
Teras, translate.
Just dirt, soil, ground.
Dirt! I thought you said darts.
So, okay,
no,
let's get
I don't think I have. I mean, at some point I probably tasted a little bit, but I don't think I've ever put a handful of dirt in my mouth. I'm not a Minecraft player.
Oh yeah, fair. That's what that tastes like. So my accent and Terrace's accent are very different for some reason, right?
I watched too much American TV.
Yeah, there we go. So I grew up in an area that's very influenced by like a rough area of Scotland. So
I was influenced by a precise area of Scotland.
What? I have questions and I would like answers to. Go on.
You don't need answers. Just keep going. What are you talking about?
I win. I completely distracted him.
Sorry, I just stopped paying attention because like I can still taste that, and like the taste should not go on for that long, but it does.
Are you describing your alcoholic beverage or my puns?
Both.
Fair.
Both.
Fair.
Like, honestly, like, if this is what I felt like being shot down by a Mr. Schmitz, I totally get why people were not a fan. Like, this is not nice.
Okay, do you know what Messerschmitt means?
I actually don't, by the way.
Maybe you should look that up. Figure out what the etymology of that word or name or whatever is.
Meaning of... Now, how to spell Mr. Schmitz?
It's not Messerschmitz, I can tell you that much.
How do you pronounce it? Mr. Schmitt?
Yeah, given your accent, and all that, we call that close enough, yeah.
Okay, how do you say it?
Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close enough anyone would understand what you're talking about, but we can still hear that you have some accent, but given that you're not native German, it's good enough. That's what I'll say.
Thank you.
I am Belagius.
Messerschmitt shoe IPA phonetic respelling noun, any of several type of fighter aircraft extensively used by the German Air Force in World War II.
Yes, that's where it originated from. It's a very old name. Yep, sure.
That's the first thing Google gave me, so that's what I'm going.
And you trust Google?
No, absolutely not. But I'm
Google
too lazy
is just playing to your interests. You know.
Actually, that's by the way. You should see my YouTube recommended. It's kind of weird.
I mean,
it's all just World War II stuff and an occasional
it's called
World War II stuff.
It's called YouTube, not random person tube. But if you're into communism and you get recommended a lot of communist videos, would that be RedTube? I'll see myself
Technically,
out.
in a way, yes. Or CommieTube.
What tube?
CommieTube.
Commie? Oh, Commie. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does he even understand? There's help?
I don't think so.
I cannot believe I'm actually having to have another English... Like, we're 3 English speakers in the one chat, and I'm having to have a fellow English speaker translate from English to English to another English speaker.
Trust me, this doesn't have much to do with translation. This is just sort of... What is received? Okay, you know what? Just type into
I left my parents for the specific reason of translating from one language to another, and here I am again.
Okay, here's what you'll do. Open up a new tab of Google and just type in RedTube and see what you'll find.
I know what it is, buddy. I know what it is. Trust me, me and RedTube have spent many hours together. So, many lonely moments between me.
Can I just clarify for the viewers? We're not sponsored by RedTube
yet. So, honestly, if you want to get sponsored by them, I can get in touch. I'm pretty sure I'm the most
in touch with what or whom.
Yes. So, I am their most adored viewer. Like, honestly, every time I go on a website, I get a direct message from a founder going, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" Like,
maybe they're just worried. Maybe you show patterns of a suicide person.
How does this escalate from beating your meat to suicide? Like,
I mean, they just ask when you come to the site. They're like, "Are you okay?"
I mean, I guess in most situations, eating is involved.
Do you need to talk about the Lord? The Lord, guys?
No, it's only because you're searching up very questionable things.
I'm reading the comments in Twitch chat, and Cat Peasant said, "Messy shit is a person's name." No, buddy. So, I think no. So, okay. Teras knows me for how many years now?
Teras?
Too many.
I mean, Teras knows me since, I want to say, when did we meet Teras? 2 years ago? So you've known me for 1.5?
Cat Pat, same thing. So,
I love it.
Yeah, so 2.5 Teras, me and you, I was in second year of high school, I want to say?
No, you were in first year, I was in third.
There we go. So first year, that was 2012.
I don't.
16, 17, 18,
Are you counting? Can you not?
Holy
are you,
shit.
Are you
Teras,
gay?
I hate you. Teras,
Yeah.
I officially hate you. I've known you for 10 years.
You're so fucking incredibly.
I'm
long.
going to kill myself now. Bye. Like,
I'm heading out. Like, don't do that.
honestly.
Anyway, moving on to a more interesting topic.
No. So I've known this boy for 10 years, right? I did not notice it. I've only been in the country for 15. Holy shit. I don't like this.
Weak.
I don't like this.
Do you want to talk about it?
I do, actually.
Okay, but I don't.
Oh, fair enough. I can give you a fun phone number to phone if you want. They talk about anything. So, I'm not this guy for 10 years.
They charge hourly.
No, it's a child line, so they're free. It's basically if you're being a kid and you're abused, you phone them. So, yeah, I've known this guy for 10 years, and one thing he does know about me is any history-related shit, I will sit and argue with you. And I will sit and argue with you. So the fact that guy said messy shit, I am willing to direct, like, I'm willing to phone him and have this conversation. If you were looking around my room, you'd find so much illegal shit. It's unreal.
I've been there. He's not wrong.
No, I am actually not. That's the one thing. Well, not illegal, but more stuff that, like, if the police came and asked, I could not find a justifiable answer.
He's also not wrong.
Yeah.
I am also the larger sky does.
Yeah, you are.
The fucking what?
He's just a tumble art.
I really am, you know. I am this.
You're what the fuck does that say?
That's a cube of lard. This is lard on it.
Oh yeah. Nice. Oh my god, hold it. Oh fuck, my bladder. Right. 2 seconds.
Oh my god. Well, there you go, guys. You cannot continue reading.
Yeah, you can.
Oh fuck, he's still here.
So the thing about World War II that most people get wrong.
Oh, that's a fucking low blow.
You know what? We'll just try again. Deuteronomy 4. And now, O Israel, listen to the precepts and judgments which I am teaching to you, so that by doing these you may live, and you may enter and possess the land which the Lord, the skies of your daddies, will give to you. You shall not add to the word which I speak to you, neither shall you take away from it. Preserve the commandments of the Lord your skies, which I am teaching to you. Your eyes have seen all that the Lord has done against Baal Peor. Or Baal, actually Baal Peor. In what manner he has crushed all of his worshippers from among you. Has he also crushed their testicles and bruised them? No, wait, that wasn't allowed anymore. Never mind. But you who adhere to the Lord your skies are still alive to the present day. You know that I have taught you precepts as well as justices, just as the Lord my skies has commanded me. And so shall you do in the land that you will possess. And you shall observe and fulfill these in practice. For this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the peoples, so that, upon hearing these precepts, they may say, Lo, a wise and understanding people, a great nation. What? Neither is there any other nation so great, which has its skies so near to them, as our skies is present to all our petitions. For what other nation is there so renowned as to have ceremonies and just judgments and the entire law that I will set forth today before your eyes? And so, guard yourself and your soul carefully. You should not forget the words that your eyes have seen, and do not let them be cut away from your heart throughout all the days of your life. You shall teach them to your sons and your grandsons, and to your grandsons. From the day on which you stood before the Lord your guides at Horeb, when the Lord spoke to me, saying, you know what? We got a replacement German. I'll see myself out.
I just saw you peek from the corner to grab your headphones. That was the least subtle thing you've ever done.
Can you even hear still me talk or no?
Oh yeah, sounds pretty good. Just slightly muffled.
Great. Also, breathing is very hard.
Oh yeah, I know. These things are really bad for breathing.
I'm also missing a filter on this side.
Well, that's a bit fucking silly.
Very tight.
It's fine. I can hook you up with a filter.
What, like a WZ93 pattern filter, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have different filters that are that would work as long as you have a little adapter.
Religion. Oh, Jesus. Where did Skyus go?
I don't know, you can just read on. Have you tried not dying?
So I just tried vaping through my gas mask. It does not work. Wait, so where did Skyus leave off?
410.
Well, give me a second.
It's in front of you.
410?
Yes, it's right where the highlighted section is.
Give me a second. Let me just scroll to that fucking thing.
Who the fuck is this guy? What an aghasting sight.
I get it.
Wait, he's gonna read. Give him a moment.
I'm trying to find... What page number is it?
I don't know. Where is 410? Page 100, conveniently enough.
Okay. Did I read with the mask on or off?
That's...
Once with and once without. For good measure.
So, what point did I start from? 410? From the beginning of 410?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. From the day on which you stood before the Lord your Skytus, at Horeb, when the Lord spoke to me, saying, gather the people to me, so that they may listen to my words, and may learn to fear me throughout all the time that they are alive on earth. And so at base of the mountain, which is... Wait,
what? How did you just lose a whole line?
You know this. I don't know if you have this over there or in Poland or wherever you went to school, but in Germany we had this sort of like error reading or whatever. Some person in class has to read, and whenever the person reading makes a mistake, someone else points it out, and then someone else takes over reading.
No. So,
you didn't have that? Okay, well.
They learn to fear.
Well, anyway, you lost, so somebody else has to read now.
They are alive now, and so that they may teach their children. Verse 4:11. I cannot breathe.
So that they may teach the base of the mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's my line. Christ.
So that they may teach their children. And you approached the base of the mountain, which was burning even toward heaven. And there was a darkness upon it, and a cloud, and a mist. And the Lord spoke to you from the midst of the fire, from the midst of fire. You heard the voice of his words, but you did not see any form at all. And he revealed his covenant to you, which he instructed you to carry out. And the 10 words which he wrote on 2 tablets of stone. 10 words. Wait. Are we talking about the 10 commandments?
I'd imagine so.
That's just 10 singular words.
Yeah, 10 whole units of word. Yeah.
Words in brackets 10.
Yeah.
10 So one word is one commandment. So like, maybe they had sort of like in French where you have the negation is like an apostrophe and then the word and then you add the word pas. So like n'écoutez pas, which means didn't listen. So maybe they just had this. They just had one single word for not doing this. So maybe one commandment was like don't kill, and they just had one word for that, and one was like don't fuck your neighbor's wife. They also had one single word for that.
Yeah, douchebag.
Teras.
Sorry, we don't talk about natives over here.
Just foreigners, okay.
I think we're 3, not 4, but hey, okay.
I hate everything.
I think what
you
were trying to quote is the song by 3 Days Grace, which is not it's also I hate everything, but you missed the rest of the quote. It's I hate everything about you. But we all make mistakes.
Anyway.
Son's crying now. Thanks.
Okay, so apparently 10 words on 2 tablets of stone. So probably 5 words each, but we don't know because we don't know how big the font size was. And he commanded me at that time that I should teach you the ceremonies and judgments which you must carry out in the land that you shall possess. And so guard your souls carefully, because otherwise I'll come and steal your soul?
Yoink.
Do you understand the reference? I'm making a reference to the meme that you made that pops up when you cheer one bit.
Yoink.
No.
Have you seen the episode? That's the important part, otherwise you wouldn't understand.
Have you watched SpongeBob?
I've seen SpongeBob.
Have you had a childhood?
I did actually, yes.
Well, then it's going to be a little difficult.
Do you understand the irony?
Thanks, Captain. Yeah, okay, guard your souls from Squidward.
Okay.
You saw no likeness on that day that the Lord Skytus, not the Lord your Skytus, the Lord Skytus, spoke to you on Horeb from the midst of fire. Otherwise, perhaps being deceived, you might have made a graven image, or an image of male or female, a likeness of any of the Bistonians which are upon the earth, or of birds which fly under heaven, or of reptiles which move across the earth, or of fish which abide in the waters under the earth. Otherwise, perhaps, lifting up your eyes to heaven, you might look upon the sun and the moon, and all the stars of heaven, and being deceived by error, you might adore and worship these things, which the Lord your Skytus, not the Lord Skytus, created for the service of all the nations which are under heaven. But the Lord has taken you up. On what? On a bet? On a challenge?
No, he just put you up on a higher shelf.
And led you away from the iron furnaces of Egypt, so in order to no longer produce ease made of iron.
What? Wait.
I was just testing if you're paying attention. But the Lord has taken you up and led you away from the iron furnaces of Egypt, in order to have a people of inheritance, just as it is to the present day. And the Lord became angry against me because of your words, and he swore that I would not cross over the Jordan, nor enter into the excellent land which he will give to you. Behold, I shall die on this soil. I shall not cross over the Jordan. You shall cross it, and you shall possess the singular land, one whole entire. Be careful, lest you at some time forget the covenant of the Lord your Skytus, which he has formed with you, and lest you make for yourselves a graven likeness of those things which the Lord has prohibited to be made. Oh yeah, that was wasn't that one of the 10 commandments that you're not allowed to make an image of Skytus?
I don't know if it was the 10 Commandments, but it was definitely our rules set at some point Well, that's why we don't have any statues or depictions of God, because there can only be the one. You can't make a fake one. That's illegal.
Maybe Skytis was just not very photogenic, so he was just like, I always look fat. Don't draw me, please.
Didn't stop Buddha. And he's a fucking chunky boy.
Yeah, you are.
Ew.
Okay, I go now, bye. Okay, you go now, bye.
Okay, you go now, bye.
See you tomorrow, maybe.
Wink.
For the larger Skytis is a consuming fire, a jealous Skytis. That explains so fucking much, Teras.
Oh yeah, it does.
That explains like half of the Bible.
You jelly, bro?
When you will have conceived sons and grandsons while abiding in the land, and if, having been deceived, you make for yourselves any likeness, accomplishing evil in the sight of the larger Skytis, so as to provoke him to wrath, I call heaven and earth as witnesses this day, that you shall quickly perish from this land, which, when you have crossed over the Jordan, you will possess. You will not live in it for a long time. Instead, the Lord will destroy you. Hey Teras, remember when I said that we need a new trigger phrase and you said Israel?
Yeah.
Hey Teras, we need a new trigger phrase.
I don't know.
Yeah, you go figure one out. This is not working very well.
That's too much effort.
No, we're past Germany. We're not talking about Erfurt.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And he will scatter you among all the nations, and few of you will remain among those nations, to which the Lord will lead you. And there you will serve Skytises, which were fabricated by the hands of men. Skytises of wood and of stone, who neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. I mean, I would like a non-smelly Skytis, honestly.
Send smelly Skytis pics.
And when you will seek the Lord your Skytis in that place, you shall find him, if only you seek him with all your heart, and in all the tribulation of your soul. Like some kind of like children show you can accomplish anything if you just really put your heart and soul into it. Like you can find the Lord if you really try. After all these things which have been foretold have found. Wait, what? After all these things which have been foretold have found you. Okay, I missed that word. In the end time, whatever the fuck that might be, you shall return to the larger Skytis, and you will hear his voice. For the larger Skytis is a merciful Skytis. He will not abandon you, nor will he entirely destroy you, just partially. Nor will he forget the covenant which he swore to your daddies. Inquire concerning the days of antiquity, which were before you. Oh, really? From the day when Skytis created man upon earth, from one end of heaven to another, if anything similar has ever occurred, or whether any such thing has ever been known, that the people would hear the voice of Skytis, speaking from the midst of fire, just as you have heard it, and live, whether Skytis has acted so as to enter and take for himself a nation from the midst of nations, by means of tests, signs, and wonders, by means of fighting and a strong hand, and an outstretched arm, and terrible visions, in accord with all the things which the Lord your Skytis has accomplished for you in Egypt, in the sight of your eyes. Alright, class, who can explain to me what the fuck I just read? There you go, I highlighted it, I'll see myself out.
Words. No, please come back. Oh, I want to go to a happy place.
No, you don't. You know what I want to go to? A place that serves food because I am fucking starving.
I'm fucking starving. I'm Skytis.
This is exactly why you're still a virgin. Yeah, talking to you, Teras.
Brilliant.
So, I just read the entire thing and I have no fucking clue what I just read.
Good. Neither did anyone else.
Yep.
So you may know that the Lord himself is Skytus.
Oh no!
And there is no other beside him. He has caused you to hear his voice from heaven, so that he might teach you. And he showed you his exceedingly great fire on earth. And he heard, and you heard his words from the midst of the fire. For he loved your daddies, Uwu. And he chose their offspring after them, Uwu. And he led you away from Egypt, advancing before you with his great power, so as to wipe away, upon your arrival, nations very great and stronger than you. And so as to lead you in, Uwu, and to present to you their land as a possession, just as you discern in the present day. That's like one hell of a humble brag.
Yeah, just establishing dominance.
Therefore, know on this day, and consider in your heart, that the Lord himself is Skytus in heaven above and on earth below, and there is no other. Keep his precepts and commandments, which I am teaching to you, so that it may be well with you, and with your sons after you, and so that you may remain for a long time upon the land which the Lord your Skytus will give to you. Wait, will give to you?
Has he not already done that like 6 times?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. What? It's always like, hey, if you listen to what I request, you will get this land. And then they get the land, and then he's like, oh, well, actually, there's one small thing you forgot in the fine print. Like every single time. Then Osmosis set aside 3 cities across the Jordan toward the Estonian region, so that anyone might flee to these if he has killed his neighbor unwillingly, who was not his enemy a day or 2 earlier, and so that he would be able to escape to one of these cities. So basically, he created cities so that anyone can flee there, in case he killed someone in an accident, to flee there.
Brilliant. That's not how that works.
But hey, that's a good reference to the previous thing where they had the law. If you kill someone and you didn't mean to, then you get put in front of a court, basically, and then you're fine, with some limitations. Bezer, in the wilderness, which is situated in the plains of the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth, or Ramoth?
Ramoth? But you hardly know them off.
Ramoth? But your bad puns are a turn off.
I could.
And Ramoth, in Gilead, which is in the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan, which is in the tribe of Manasseh. This is the law which Osmosis set forth before the sons of Israel. Hey, Shadowcat, Bible reading thing was actually true. I don't lie. I make puns. In that context, I might be misleading people purposefully, but I usually don't lie.
Why would you not believe this?
Shadowcat is a Tenka viewer, and as of recently, I believe also a Krishak viewer. And apparently, they did not know that I do this literally every weekend. Usually Saturday. Today, we found a random person on the floor of a bus, so we changed it to Sunday. Yeah. Trust me, we're like 40 plus hours deep into this. Like this is going to be a thing for the next, well, unless something unexpected happened, but this is going to be a thing for the next, what was the current estimate, 3 years?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, depending on how quickly we read and all that. But I actually made an Excel sheet well, technically not Excel, but I made a spreadsheet to calculate how long at the current pace it would take us to finish the Old Testament of the Bible, just the Old Testament. And it would be another 1.5 years at 1 session a week. Which is in the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan, which is in the tribe of Manasseh. This is the law which Osmosis set forth before the sons of Israel. God damn it, I can't read anymore. And these are the testimonies and ceremonies, as well as judgments, which he spoke to the sons of Israel when they departed from Egypt, across the Jordan, in the valley opposite the shrine of Peor, in the land of Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who lived at Heshbon, whom Osmosis struck down. In case you forgot who that was. Accordingly, the sons of Israel, having departed from Egypt, possessed his land, and the land of Og, the the king of Bashan,
Ah.
the land of the 2 kings of the Amorites who were beyond the Jordan toward the rising of the sun, from Aroer, which is situated above the bank of the torrent Arnon, as far as Mount Zion. Let's go with Zion. Which is also called Hermon, but I hardly know him. The entire plain across the Jordan, from its Estonian region as far as the Sea of Wilderness, and even to the base of Mount Pisgah. Pisgah? But...
No. Bad. Oh. Okay, well that wraps it up for today.
Okay, post-reading interview. How much do you regret coming on here?
I don't so much as regret it. It's more of a, I'm going to wait till the stream is finished. I'm going to drink to the point where I'm blackout. I'm going to hang myself. So it's actually not that bad.
It's a bit of an overreaction.
No. I'll make sure I've got a Bible in my hand.
Make
Why
sure
would you say,
before you do, make sure you score every instead of God and type out Skytus.
Yeah, there we
Question
go.
about your Bible.
Yes.
Is it any Bible or is it a holy Bible?
It's a holy Bible.
Okay, because Bible
New
is
Testament.
actually originated from Greek and means something like biblios, which means book. So if you have a Bible, you have a book. But if you have a holy Bible, then
I've got the Kama Sutra, like literally, like
that's all.
10 years away from me, right?
That's a fucking Bible.
That's the Bible I want to follow.
Yeah,
but
I've also got a New Testament in 2 different copies. Am I right? So,
but if you poke some holes into it, it's a holy Bible.
Oh yes, it is.
I mean, the Kama Sutra might already be holy.
Trust me, my Bibles are already holy.
Does the Kama Sutra have a scratch and sniff section?
It didn't when I got it, however.
Okay, I also have a question about your Kama Sutra. Does it come with several coupons? Or
do you want to have coupons? Like, honestly, I'm willing to like arrange anything you want here.
Can you arrange the bus driver that refused to give you a ticket to come over to Germany and pay me a visit?
Honestly, I think if I'd done that, you'd produce a blade and stab me.
And if he does it early enough, would it be a burly? Or would it still be a blade?
No.
That's exactly why you need punished for the things you've done.
Punished! Remember what we said earlier about not being able to win?
See, the only way you can't win, and the only way to draw is not to give him a reaction.
No, the only way to draw is not to participate.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I need to find somebody to rage. Nobody's live. Teras, help.
I've got someone who's live. I'll see what he's doing.
Is he playing Stream Raiders?
No, he's not. He's doing something.
Does his name start with a T?
No, well, yeah, but no, it's not who you know.
Okay.
The answer is no. Where's Skydus? There's Skydus. There's Sky. He's actually an alright guy.
Well, what is this person doing? Hold on, let me have a look. Also, outro scene. Forgot. Hey, this person has a reasonable stream setup. I'm amazed. You know, we can go over there, sure. Teras next weekend? Saturday? As usual?
Sure. Sounds good.
So, yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, we do this every Saturday. Don't ask why. We don't know either.
I won't.
Otherwise, I'll also be back on Monday, which would be tomorrow, with some Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and Discord, YouTube, Twitter, you know, all the things. I make bad puns. I make bad videos. I make Teras suffer.
Yeah, he does.
I pay Teras, so it's fine.
Yeah, he does.
Welcome, Shadow Cats. Yeah, we're rating Turkey Bacon 929. Who's playing Valheim, and you know what? I just realized, I just looked at the title, and you know what? Yeah, I didn't even need to look at the stream. The title's already reason enough to rate this person. That's actually amazing. I thoroughly approve of this person. I have never watched them before, but I already approve.
Yeah, he's quite a wholesome guy. I quite like the guy.
So yeah, you're welcome now. You all know Kim and his story about the bus driver that pinned him down to the ground and held him at gunpoint.
Honestly, it was like so close. I was genuinely scared for my health and safety when all I asked for was a one-way ticket.
Which health? Which safety? You never had any of the first.
So, I don't know. Like, the guy was just genuine. He was bald as well, which is added to the feel. Like, some of the bald people just terrifies you.
Sounds like a bold move. And with that, I'm out of here. See you next